Today I wanted to take a look at one of my favorite games on the NES, Ninja Gaiden, a hardcore side-scroller created by Tecmo and released in 1989. This was one of the first few games that I remember from my youth, the others being Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda. Man, I remember playing this game so much my thumbs were sore the next day. My friends would come over and we'd each take a turn trying to see how far we could get in the game. Yeah, those were the days. Well, let's see if these games are still as enjoyable as they were when I was younger. I still haven't beaten it yet, but who knows, today might be my lucky day. The story is you're Ryu, a katana-wielding ninja who came to America to seek vengeance for his father's death. His father worked hand-in-hand with archaeologist Walter Smith. He and his father were the holders of two demon statues that, when combined, had the power to awaken a sleeping demon that could potentially destroy the world. So where does Ryu come into play? Well, he's the hero of the story who came to save the world. The gameplay is simple enough. You go around hopping from platform to platform, slashing enemies with your sword. At the end of each stage, you're rewarded with a cutscene that would give bits and pieces of the story, and they were phenomenal. This was the first time gamers saw cutscenes in a video game, and let me tell you, the effect was mystifying. The action-packed, fast-paced game was one of the most widely distinguished games on the NES. The only problem I have with it is the game is excessively difficult and almost unfathomable to defeat. One of the reasons why it's so difficult to beat is that if an enemy is anywhere near the side of the screen, they'll respawn infinitely. This can be dangerous, especially if you go to jump off a platform and you're knocked back into a hole. And did I mention, the main cause of death in this game is falling? Kinda reminds me of Castlevania. The only way to land on certain platforms is if you're really lucky. Okay, come on, come on, no, no! No! This game blows. It's like you have to be a ninja to beat the game. This isn't going the way I thought it would. No, I take that back. Not even a ninja can beat the game. The game is very unforgiving, especially with ammunition. I usually end up wasting it all on one enemy that keeps respawning. You want to hear some horse crap? These flying enemies are just a pain in my arse. Why do they have to keep respawning? This is some major BS. There are some power-ups in the games that really come in handy, but are scarce. Even if you can get your hands on a few of these, they don't last very long. Why do the enemies have to be so unforgiving? It's like you gotta be able to sense an enemy is coming before you even make a move. Just like in the first Ninja Turtles game. You know what? The game seems to take every single hard aspect from games and just combine it into one. Yeah, the respawning enemies are from Ninja Turtles, the hit reaction from Castlevania, and hell, even some of the enemy patterns from Castlevania that used to piss me off are in this game. Ugh, come on. No! Alright, I gotta beat this game. Alright, final boss. This one's pretty unique. Instead of hitting him, you slash at an orb overhead that seems to be controlling him. The projectiles never seem to miss. beat Ninja Gaiden. There's another boss to defeat? Didn't they put me through enough crap on the last one? Well, if you thought the last one was hard, then you haven't seen this one. The projectiles never seem to miss, and on top of that, the game doesn't even give you a chance to blink. Come on! What? Game over? Alright, no more fooling around. What the hell? I'm back at 6-1? I have to do the whole thing all over again? Yeah, I'm back where I was. Alright, now it's time for me to beat this game once and for all. Yeah, I beat the boss! You gotta be kidding me. There's another boss? Come on! 2 was hard enough. Why does there gotta be 3? The only thing I can say is this boss is way more straightforward than the last one. Almost there? Almost there? Yeah, it's game time. I gotta win before I have a seizure. I did it! I did it! I beat Ninja Gaiden! Oh, man. You know what? I'm really starting to appreciate the difficulty of the game. I think the more difficult a game is, the better you feel after you beat it.